What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? It's me, your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 16. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday night, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on? Let me tell y'all real quick. Baby, I am pissed. Do y'all want to know why I'm pissed? I'm going to tell y'all why I'm pissed. Now, the Atlanta meteorologist had me sitting up here just knowing that there was going to be ice all over the motherfucking street, and that would mean that I ain't got to take my ass to work today. That's what I thought. But it was nobody's ice on nobody's street, at least on the south side where I'm at. It was nobody's ice on nobody's street. All it's done was rain, rain, rain. All it's done was rain down on me. That's all it's done. It ain't did shit else. So you mean to tell me that I thought that I wasn't going to have to be at work today and I was going to have me some time to really just sleep in and all that other good shit and then get to do it instead of get my ass up and be an adult and be responsible and go to work? That is ghetto personified. Very much so. Pissed off. But I had a great day at work. It was slow. It wasn't that many folks up in there. And I can't complain. Can I? I won't complain. Okay. That's it. That's all. But what's really crazy right now is the fact that my birthday celebration is literally a week from now. I ain't got me nobody's outfit yet or nothing. These weeks have caught up with me so quickly that I ain't got shit prepared. Well, I got everything else prepared, but I ain't got no outfit or nothing. Now I gotta find me something to wear. It's been so much going on over here. But we go get everything straight though. We gonna get it all straight. But it's like 51 people up in here, and I only see 2 people in the comments. As I've been telling y'all, I'm gonna say this until the engagement gets better. 2026 is the year of engagement, honey. So if I got 52 folks up in here, we need 52 people leaving comments, honey. That's what we need. All right. So yes, come on out there. You know, we don't need no bush babies. Everybody come out, get from behind that bush and come out here and speak your mind, honey. That's what I need from the people. Okay, that's what I want from the people. Come on out and speak your mind, child. That's what we need. Well, where we at? But yeah. And the only moderator that I see is Pain. So what's up to you? Okay. And y'all know that the goal with every single live that we do is to hit 100 plus with every single live. And we're literally halfway there. And I feel like we'll get there tonight. Although this episode really wasn't about shit. It really wasn't pleasing to the eyes like that. And I didn't know that this was pretty much the finale of Real Housewives of Potomac. And this was a fucked up ass finale. Like, this is probably the worst finale I've ever seen. But let me tell y'all something. I want to say something real quick. What I've noticed is that ever since Candace left the show, the viewership for my Potomac reviews are not the same, but my Atlanta reviews be popping, honey. Like, everybody comes in for my Atlanta reviews. But the Potomac reviews is just something about the Potomac reviews that the people ain't really getting into. But it's mainly because Candace is no longer here. Now with Potomac coming to a close, though, when is Atlanta coming out? Like, when are we gonna get like a cast photo, a trailer? Like, I need to know what we gonna get. Because I'm ready to see K Michelle. Okay. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's Team K all day. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Team K Michelle all goddamn day. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Okay. So if you don't like K Michelle, this ain't the channel for you. Okay. But anyway, we at the 5-minute mark, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Okay. We got 67 people up in here so far. And let me go ahead and share my link to Twitter real quickly so that people can see it. All right, let me go ahead and share this video to Twitter. I should have did it, but I didn't know that this episode was gonna be like an extra 15 minutes. That's why my live was set for that's why my live was set for 9:05. Look at Tammy. She want me to watch Traders so bad. I've been meaning to watch Traders. Is it too late for me to review it though? Because I still ain't got around to watching it. Okay. The finale. A lot of folks boycotted RHOP after the recent seasons and changes. Pretty much. I rarely watch any of the Housewives shows anymore because they all seem to try to ice people out, and I don't like that. Me either. Next week they'll show Karen meeting with Andy. Tammy says no. Girl, I'm gonna have to sit down and really watch it for real. And do like a long review because I feel like I'm behind. Hey everyone, I love traders. I see a lot of people love traders. A lot of people love traders, and I still ain't gotten into the show yet, and I really need to get into the show. Okay. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into the review, y'all. So let me go ahead and pull out my notes. So we open up the show with Angel and Giselle having a showdown. And I say showdown in parentheses because Angel just ain't holding her own. And I really, really want her to, but she's just not. And I have been trying to defend this young lady and everything under the sun, but it's just not working on my end. It's not working on her end. It really ain't working on nobody's end pretty much. And it just sucks. You feel what I'm saying? But I just at the end of the day, I still feel the same way that I felt last week when I said that I feel like the girls was doing way too much on Angel last week. I'm gonna say it. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. Now, did they have a right to be mad about the water, not being able to wash their crusty asses and brush their teeth and all that other shit? Absolutely. They had every right to be upset because I would have been annoyed. I would have been pissed off. I would have been doing all of that. I would have been mad too. But I just don't think that the way that they were screaming and screeching at Angel was the best. Like, I felt like they didn't even have to do all that. I felt like that all of that shit wasn't even necessary. That's just how I feel about it. And I'm going to stay feeling like that because it really ain't got nothing to do with me not liking Giselle. It ain't got nothing to do with me not liking Ashley. I just felt like the girl trying to apologize to y'all. Y'all won't let the girl get a word in edgewise at this point. But yet and still, y'all sitting on her private jet. My thing about this is if I felt some kind of way, because the moment Giselle would have told me I care more about water than my private jet, I would have said, bitch, you get off my private jet and go jump in the lake somewhere since you care about water. That's what I would have said. And I probably would have said, fuck you and y'all crusty asses that you can't wash because y'all not going to be coming to me like that. And I'm trying to apologize to you hoes. So if you can't accept it, then move the fuck on. That's how I would have felt. But that's just me. But two things can be true at the same time. Angel is a horrible host, and those women are horrible hoes. Okay. So all things can be true at the same time. Okay. But however, Giselle trying to take over this trip, and Angel really ain't stepping up to the plate to let her know that, girl, I don't give a fuck how fucked up this trip is. You cannot take over my trip. But the thing is, Angel, when you sat there and said that the girls got to fly out the very next day and y'all gonna go fly fishing before y'all fly out, I would have said no off the rip. I'm sorry. First things first, y'all. When I'm getting ready, when I'm out of town, and if I came here on a Thursday and I fly out on a Sunday, I need to do everything I want to do on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday, I'm not doing shit but preparing myself to catch my flight. I'm not finna do shit before my flight. I don't want to be late for my flight, okay? I don't want to miss my flight. I don't want to do nothing that's going to keep me from being on time for my motherfucking flight. So fly fishing and all that other bullshit that she was trying to do before the flight, that was negative. Because I'm like, Angel, please. That part right there was like, girl, no. You mean to tell me that you got a whole activity planned for us, but we got to drive hours there and then drive hours back in order to catch the flight? No. Now that was whack. That was whack as fuck. Now I can defend Angel all day, but that was some poor ass planning. Because the day of the goddamn trip, the day that I fly out, I'm not doing shit. And most of the time, my flights be early in the fucking morning. So I'm not doing shit. And if it ain't early in the morning, I fly out of most places at 10 a.m. or lunchtime. You feel what I'm saying? It's very rare that I get an early morning flight. Now, if I get an early morning flight, that means the motherfucker was cheap. But if I get, most times I fly out at 10 a.m. or noon, meaning I'm not going to do shit. But get up, wash my ass, make sure my face is fresh, brush my teeth, all of that. The day I fly out for anything, I'm not doing shit. I'm not finna do no activity. I'm not finna do nothing. I don't want to do anything that's gonna compromise me from missing my motherfucking flight. Because I have missed my flight once before, and that was not a good thing to sit in a fucking airport for another 5 hours until a flight to Atlanta. Get there was the worst. Never want to do it. And plus, on top of that, I like to get to the airport 2 hours early. I like to get to the airport 2 hours early. I don't care if that is too early. I don't care if people think that that's doing too much. I like to get to the airport 2 hours early, especially now that I live in Atlanta and the Atlanta airport is always fucking busy, especially TSA. Baby, if I got to go anywhere, if my flight is at 6 o'clock, baby, I'm going to the airport at least at by 4:30. Okay? No. When was the last time I got on a flight? When I went to Houston to go visit Josiah for his graduation, baby, that flight was on a Thursday night at 6 p.m. When I got home from work at 1 o'clock, I got home, I took a shower, I changed my clothes, I put on something very comfortable, like, some jogging pants and a little white tee in a little jacket and a beanie. Got my ass in the Uber, got my ass to College Park to this fucking airport by 2:30, and I was already there at 3 o'clock. I didn't give a damn what nobody say, okay? I don't care what nobody say. I like to be to the airport on time. I can sit there. I can go to the Chick-fil-A over there in the Southwest Concourse, get me some Chick-fil-A, go to the little store up in there, get me some gummy worms, some shit to eat on the flight, and all that other stuff. Ain't nobody got time for all that. So Angel really lost me when she want people to run around the river band like fucking Pocahontas on the day of the flight. No. I ain't saying. Now, I don't agree with the fact that Giselle trying to take over the trip. Now, Giselle shouldn't be taking over no fucking trip at all. Like, let's be clear, she shouldn't be doing that. But we also shouldn't be doing no events today or no damn flight departure. I really want to know that they even make their flight. Let's be clear. Let me see. Oh, we got 100 folks up in here so far. Hey. So as they're getting ready to go to the Four Seasons, Angel says that she don't like fish, and that's a little known fact about her, is that she don't like fish, and then everybody rolled their eyes. Angel, girl, you're clicking, but you're clicking down, because I keep on trying with you, girl, and you keep on fucking it up for yourself. Why would you have them going fly fishing and you don't even like fish? What's the purpose of that? That's like me telling y'all, hey, let's go to a concert, although I don't like to listen to music. What sense does that make? You feel what I'm saying? Like, Angel, the more I try to defend you, the more you make me look crazy by trying to defend you, girl. Because it's like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you crazy? Or are you crazy? Because why would you even... Why would you do that? And it's coming across like you want this trip to be fucked up. It's coming across like you want these people to not have a good time. That's what the fuck is coming across as. Because it's like, it can't get no worse than what the fuck it is, Angel. You're going to sit up here and have these girls drive all this time to go fly fishing, fish for some shit that you don't even eat. You would have been better off saying, let's go to lunch before the flight or something. I'm not finna fly fishing. You don't even fish. Girl, what the fuck does that make sense for? You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, every time I try, you just do shit to make me look at you crazy and agree with these other girls. So they do a RHOP jingle, you feel what I'm saying, which I thought was a little fun, have a good time, do the RHOP jingle, you feel what I'm saying? Like, do that, girl, do it. So the next thing, the girls prepare for fly fishing, and Giselle reveals that Angel, Tia, and Kay did not stay at the house tonight. Well, last night. Now, let me tell y'all what the tea is with that. Now, they're all mad because Giselle got a hotel for all of them and they didn't stay. Now, I understand why Giselle mad, but we also got to make it make sense too. Let me tell y'all, at the end of the day, Giselle, you got them a hotel at the Four Seasons. They ain't even got their bags nor their luggage with them. Y'all been out till 1 o'clock in the morning. They ain't even got their bags packed because they didn't know they was going to stay at the Four Seasons. So for me, To be honest, we've been out since 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going back to that hotel, and we already got to fly the fuck out the next day. It was probably best for them to go back to Angel's house, get their shit, prepare at that house, and all the other stuff because they have no clothes with them. So what else were they supposed to do? Now, as fucked up as this trip has been, I ain't even mad with them about that. Like, for real, y'all, I ain't even mad with them about that because they ain't even had a shit. So why would they be going to the Four Seasons without no clothes? They ain't got no clothes, no fresh panties or nothing, no bra, nothing. Everything is at Angel House. So they already got to drive an hour away to go get the shit and then drive an hour back? No, I'm finna stay at the house. In the words of I'm ready to great. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that is, great that, y'all, everybody's on the Angel hate train and all this other shit, but I ain't mad with them about that now. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not mad at her about none of that shit because at the end of the motherfucking day, they had to go back and get their shit. Why would I stay at a hotel and I ain't got no shit? Yeah, I could take a bath, but then I got to put them dirty ass drawers on again. Nah, we ain't doing it. What else came up? Let's look at the notes, honey. Let's look at the notes. Wendy says that Angel is just being herself. Angel has become a bird. The same way you said that Angel has become a bird, you have become a motherfucking follower and a fraud. So you don't need to be saying what anybody has become, Angel, Wendy. Because let me tell y'all something about Wendy. Wendy irked me so bad this episode. But Stacey also irked me so bad this episode too. But we're gonna get there. So Angel and Kay explained why they didn't stay, and they explained it the same way that I just did. It wouldn't make sense for them to come and stay with them at the Four Seasons if they gotta go all the way back to her house and go get their shit and then come back. They may as well just stay where the fuck they've been staying at this entire time. It would only make sense for them to stay there. So like I said before, I'm not mad at that. So Giselle and Monique, they're in the back of the Sprinter and they're talking. And Monique was basically saying that she was talking to her mama. They always talk every morning over coffee and things like that. And Giselle says that she doesn't have that kind of relationship with her mama. Like, she don't really talk to her mama every day. Like, they talk weekly, but not every day. I'm going to tell y'all like this. When it comes down to me and my mama, I talk to my mama at least 5 days out the week. The only time I do not speak to my mother on the phone is when I'm off work. When I'm off, I don't want to call. I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want my phone to ring unless it's a check. Unless it's a check, don't call me. But I text my mama on them 2 days. I don't talk to her, but 5 days out the week, I do talk to my mama on the phone. I talk to my mama every time when I clock out my job. I call my mama. I talk to her all the way home. Like, that's just what I do. I talk to my mama almost every day, 5 days out the week, and I text her 2 days out the week. Because like I said, the day that I'm off, I don't want to talk to no one. Bando is lucky to hear my voice on the days that I'm off. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I don't like to be bothered on my days off. Baby, text me. Just text me. And if you got to call me, please text me first to let me know how important it is. I mean, I'm just saying, as an Aquarius, sometimes I got to recharge my battery. Sometimes I don't want to deal with the humans of it all. You know what I mean? Like, Let me see. Okay. Let me put my phone on silence so I won't hear nobody. Okay. But where we at? So then Jazzy, Stacey, and Wendy, they're in a car together and they're talking about the Angel connection. And they're talking about how, things how they're trying to get to know Angel, and they basically feel the same way they've been feeling. There's a lot of pushback with the Angel getting to know, and how, Angel really ain't been making the moves to try to get to know people, but it's just like Angel is just set in her ways because this is just the person that she is. And Jazzy said, well, me and Angel have connected. Like, we have formed a friendship. We're cool. We're doing this. We're doing that. All the other grand stuff or whatever. And sometimes when I hear Jazzy claim that she's so close to Angel and that Angel is is Angel is her friend, and it comes across like Jazzy be playing every side of the fence so she can have a spot on the show. Because I really don't believe that her and Jazzy are really friends. Her and Angel are real friends like that. I don't know. Maybe they have built a bond outside the cameras. That can happen. But when she's on camera, she don't seem genuine. It feels like Jazzy is fake as fuck to me. But I've been telling y'all that, and y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all was so focused on Kiana and her bullshit. But yeah, when I was talking about Jazzy and hers, y'all didn't want to hear what I had to say. But y'all got to be real with yourselves and be real with me. Y'all know that that lady, when I say that lady, I'm talking about Jazzy. Y'all know that lady ain't real. Y'all know that she fake and phony as hell. And y'all know that she ain't no genuine bone in her damn body. I don't see it for Jazzy. So then that is when Stacy, as they're talking about Angel, that's when Stacy confronts Jazzy about befriending Sharice. She says, why would you be trying to befriend Sharice? Why would you give Sharice your phone number when you know that Sharice was the main one out here talking about me, calling me a slut, calling me a homewrecker, and all this other stuff? But yet you are trying to you're trying to befriend her. Here's my thing with Stacy. Just because you don't like a bitch, don't mean Jazzy ain't gotta like a bitch. Let's be clear. Just because you don't like somebody, that don't mean Jazzy ain't gotta like somebody. But in the same breath, though, Jazzy, as a person that rides or dies with his friends, I wouldn't be that quick to be giving a motherfucker my number that's disrespecting my friend. That's just me. Would I be disrespectful to said person? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be disrespectful to that person at all. I really wouldn't be. But at the same point in time, I wouldn't be rushing to be friends with a motherfucker that already looked like they work at the damn cafe 7 days a week after they disrespected my friend. You feel what I'm saying? Like they call my friend a whole, perpetuated a lie about my friend. I couldn't be friends with a motherfucker that do that. Can I be polite to them? Absolutely. But be friends with them? No. No. And y'all know how I rock. And y'all already know how I get down. And y'all already know how loyal a nigga is. When you disrespect my friends publicly, I can't fuck with you. Like if I see you out and you speak to me, what's up, bro? What's up? You good? I'm good. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But we ain't finna be chummy. We ain't finna be friends. We ain't finna go out for drinks. We ain't finna be texting each other. We ain't finna be calling each other. We ain't finna be FaceTiming each other. We ain't finna be doing none of that bullshit. So I can understand why Stacey would feel some kind of way about, Jazzy trying to be Sharice's friend. But in the same breath, I feel like Stacey cannot dictate who Jazzy talks to and who she don't. But if it wasn't for Stacey, Jazzy wouldn't even be in this group no more. Because see, Jazzy really ain't got no real friendship with nobody because Wendy claims she Jazzy friend. But why couldn't Jazzy come back in the group through Wendy if that's her friend? You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Hey, is this Bravo Rex from Instagram? Because if it is, hey, how you doing? You doing good? I hope so. Yes, honey. Let me see. So after that, and first of all, it's 144 of y'all up in here, and I'm really hoping that you guys are enjoying this review thus far. Because I feel like I'm on the money today. So then Wendy starts questioning Stacey's loyalty. And once Wendy started questioning Stacey's loyalty, I started looking at Wendy like, you finna get on your soapbox and criticize somebody when you are the most, and this ain't no word, but when you are the most criticizable motherfucker sitting in his car and you want to criticize somebody. I've been telling y'all, and I've been telling y'all, and I said this in the damn whether you like it or not panel, and nobody wanted to hear me. People in the comments, they don't want to hear me. But baby, Wendy is not Stacey's friend. I'm sorry, but Wendy is not Stacey's friend. That's not her friend. That is not her friend. That girl. That's not her friend. That is not her friend. Wendy is not Stacey's friend. The way Wendy came at Stacey in that car, let me know that she ain't never been that girlfriend. Like for real. Because there is a way that you can call your friend out on their bullshit without coming at them like that. You feel what I'm saying? And no, Wendy is full of shit, and she acts like she doesn't remember what part she played in this group a couple of years ago. Baby, you just got back in good graces with this group last season. You might want to pipe the fuck down and stop acting like you some damn authority in this fucking group. Because you're not their girlfriend. You're not her friend. I don't like the way she did. I don't like the way she played that. If you get my drift, I don't really like that. And I felt like Wendy was doing way too much. And I felt like, in a sense, Wendy was really playing it up for the sake of the cameras. Because, baby girl, you are doing the most. Okay, you are doing the most. You are doing a lot, and it don't even call for that. And it's just like whatever. But let's continue. So then, that is when Jazzy confronts Stacey about her wedding and saying that, is it true that you wasn't going to come to my wedding until you found out that Wendy and Ashley was coming to my wedding? Now here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. Now, I don't understand why we sitting up in the car, right, in the middle of nowhere, arguing about a wedding that we only seen 45 seconds of. A wedding that I don't even remember. A wedding that I never gave a fuck about in the first place. Why are we arguing about this 60-second rice wedding that she had? Why are we arguing about it? That's number one. Number two, Stacey. What I will say is this. It sounds like you said you had all this shit going on with your business the week of Jazzy's wedding, when you been had Jazzy's wedding invitation already, and it showed you what date her wedding was. And you mean to tell me that you didn't take into account that her wedding was on the week that you had your business practices on, and then you chose to come to the wedding once you realized the cameras was gonna be there? Now let me tell you something, Stacey. You know, and I know that you fake as fuck and you lie. And I've been calling you out on that. However, we also know that they do be, I do be taking up for you when you be getting ganged up on and all this other shit. But I'm going to say this, Stacey. If you only showed up to their wedding because the cameras was there, you wrong. And it goes to show you how you really feel about Jazzy as a friend, if that's the only reason why you showed up to her wedding. Because if you only showed up because the cameras is there, baby, you fucked up as a person. Okay? But in the same breath, though, I personally feel like while Wendy is calling you out for only showing up for the cameras, I personally feel that her nor Ashley would have came to their wedding themselves if the cameras weren't there. Let's be for real. Because how close are y'all to Jazzy? Do y'all really have a real friendship with Jazzy? Do any of y'all really fuck with Jazzy off camera like that? Because I strongly believe that all three of you motherfuckers, and when I say all three of you motherfuckers, I'm talking about Stacey, Wendy, and Ashley, y'all only showed up to that good wedding for the sake of some damn camera time. Now, if y'all disagree, that's fine. I ain't saying this the truth. I ain't saying this in the Bible. All I'm saying is that's my opinion. I feel like none of them would have been there if it wasn't for that damn wedding. I mean, wasn't for the cameras. I'm talking lights, camera, action. Got me saying, I'm sorry, Miss Jack. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Bestie. Hey, Mike. I ain't heard from you in a minute. But that's how I feel, though. I feel like None of them would have been there for you, Jazzy, if no cameras were there. None of them would have been there. So I'm just not understanding. And by the way, your reunion dress is ugly. It's ugly. Like, it's not cute. It's ugly. And it ain't cute. It gives silly posturepedic mattress. That's what it gets. It's not cute. I just wanted to let you know that, just in case no one told you that your dress is ugly, and that's just it. Anyway, and the fact that they are going in on Stacey for this, like completely dragging her down about this motherfucking wedding, is just ridiculous to me. And I just felt like they was looking for a moment. That's all they were doing. So then Angel gets lost. How? How did you get lost? You live here. Ain't this your shit? How the fuck you get lost? Now look, I know things happen. I know things happen. But this shouldn't happen. This should not happen. This shouldn't happen at all. It really should not happen. In the least. It shouldn't happen. Why the fuck are y'all lost and y'all are with the fucking host? Baby. Anyway. So Giselle, Monique, and Ashley say that they are now bonded on this trip because they have been through the trenches with one another. Girl, Monique, shut up. So then Ashley was basically saying that Angel is a suspect as far as going back telling Chris what Monique said, because you know Angel has a connection to Chris through Bobby. But in a sense, Ashley doesn't necessarily believe that Angel did it, but it was a possibility that she could have, but she kind of rules her out. But then that's when Ashley says that she asked Chris Samuels, was he banging Stacey, and he just sipped on his drink like. And Ashley said that she told Monique, but Monique said, no, girl, you ain't never told me that. And then Giselle was like, but why is Ashley just now telling this to Monique? I thought she been told Monique. I thought she been told her. Ashley is messy as fuck. Ashley ain't got nothing else to do. What else has Ashley done this entire season besides dump that boy on camera and played in his face on camera? What else has she done? Because I'm sick of seeing. Ashley need to go. Like, she need to go. She done her 10 seasons. She can get the fuck on. She get the fuck on. Okay? I'm tired of seeing her. I'm just being for real, y'all. I'm tired of seeing her ass. Like, it's just not, no. Like, absolutely not. Anyway, moving on. So then, after they talk about, and I'm just like, y'all just gonna keep on going with this Chris Samuel shit. Like, we're gonna continue to talk about this, because here's my thing. I was under the impression that we were done talking about Chris Samuels. We were done talking about whether or not Ashley fucked that man or not. I thought we were done with this. So why are we on this again? Like, why are we talking about this again? Why is this a subject again? Why do we have to talk about this again? Why do we give a fuck again? Like, why are we on this again? Like, get the fuck on. Because I'm tired of it. And at the end of the day, like I said, if Stacey did fuck his ass, so what? Her and Monique ain't friends. They don't know each other from Adam. So she really don't owe y'all no explanation, and she damn sure don't owe Monique none, because they ain't even got no invested relationship. However, Stacey, if you did fuck Chris, if you did go out on dates with Chris or whatever, baby, just say you did. Just say you did. Just say you did. That's all I'm saying. Just say the fuck you did, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that I could respect about it. Shit, if you fucked them, then be like, yeah, I fucked them, and I was with them, and we went out on dates, and you know. So absolutely not. Mm-mm. No. Like I'm over this Chris Samuels and Stacey thing. Like, who cares who he fucked? And on top of that, I don't want to think about who Chris Samuels was fucking. Hell, never want to even picture him and Monique fucking, let alone fucking anybody else. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, but this just more reason for them to be going at Stacey. That's all. Let me look at this comment because this comment is very interesting. Let me see. So Ashley said that she talked to Chris. This is the person that's telling Chris stuff. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she was. Ain't nobody clocking that. Cause I wasn't even gonna clock it until you said something. This motherfucker literally sat there and said that she was talking to Chris and she spoke to Chris and she did this with Chris and all this other shit. Now she sat up there and said that shit, but ain't nobody thinking about the fact that she done sat here and said that she spoke to that man and that, you know, and all that other shit. Why is she talking to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she talking to him? So is she telling him all the tea? Is she spilling the tea to him? Like, why is she talking to him? Because that's the part that don't make no sense to me. Because what fucking conversation do y'all need to be having? Let me see. Did Monique say that Chris was talking about taking her to court about all this talking? So why is her friend Ashley bringing it up on the show again? Exactly, but she bringing it up on the show again for some drama and to keep her damn storyline going. If Ashley talks with Chris Samuels, then she is not Monique's friend. Ashley and Monique are supposed to be so close on and off camera. Right, because ain't no way in hell I'd be talking to my friend's ex-husband about a motherfucking thing. Wouldn't be talking to him about shit, because what the fuck are we talking about? What like what the fuck are we talking about? Like, that's what I'll be saying. Like, exactly what the hell could we have a conversation about? I'm just saying, like, what could we talk about? Anyway, moving on, y'all. I'm sorry. So then Wendy goes in on Stacey for lying, and she just clapping her hands and you sitting up here lying in this motherfucking car and blah blah blah. Wendy, you done lied to society about being who the fuck you say you are when you are a thief. So you can't sit up here and call nobody a liar and question anybody's character when yours got a big fucking question mark on it, girl. You can't question shit. You can't question me about nothing. You can't judge me about shit. Okay? You can't judge me about a motherfucking thing. You damn scammer. Like, shut up. Anyway, then Stacey calls Jazzy out for recording phone calls. Now, Jazzy, why the fuck was you recording a phone call? One thing for certain, I don't record people's phone calls. That's one thing. Number two, not that I can't own up and hold up for what the fuck I say, because I can, and I can repeat it right back to you with no issues. Why are you recording my phone calls if we supposed to be friends? Like, why are we recording phone calls? And Stacey, why are you just not taking her to task for that? Because that would have been one of the first things I took her to task for, while she's sitting up here trying to call you out. Why you ain't call her out about that? Because that deserves something to be that deserves to be talked about, to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, what we talking about? What we doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we doing here? But anyway, moving on. They get out the car and then they go sit down at this gas station. Now they talking about they sitting here talking about this gas station food, baby. That gas station chicken be hitting. Now my stomach be mad as fuck at me after I eat it, but it be good as fuck. And then them greasy ass biscuits they be having. I could get me some fried chicken. Let me tell y'all what I get from the gas station. Let me tell y'all. I feel chills in my spine talking about it. Give me some fried chicken, some potato wedges, them greasy ass biscuits, and a thing of corn on the cob. With a club tail, a margarita at that. And you know what? I might just get a little slushy so I can pour some Patron in it. Everything. Don't sleep on gas station chicken. Don't sleep on gas station meals. And don't sleep on gas station margaritas. I would have had a time over there at that gas station. Do you hear me? I would have had a time. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I would have had me a time up in that motherfucker. Okay? Anyway, let me see where we at. So as they're sitting there, they call Angel. Angel don't know where she at. And they call and then when she realized that she don't know where she at, they cuss her out. They all scream, they all cuss her out, they all call her out on her shit. And Angel really has nothing to say. Giselle only cares about Tia. She don't give a fuck about Kiana. She said that Kiana's on the wrong side and all this other shit. And I feel like, yeah, they all said that they were just gonna leave and go back to the hotel. I mean, go to the airport. I mean, hey, that's the best thing that you could do is go on, take your ass back to Denver, go to the damn airport, because y'all, if y'all don't, y'all ain't gonna have no damn flight. I'm just being for real. So then after they get done yelling at Angel, Giselle asked them about how was y'all car ride. You already know production told Giselle to ask them that, right? You know production did that, because why would she be asking them about their car ride? You know, because I probably wouldn't have given a fuck about their car ride if you asked me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that probably would have been the last thing I asked them about them, and like, you know, how was your car ride, girl? Like, what happened with your car ride? I probably wouldn't have asked them that, because I probably wouldn't have given a fuck, but that's just me. However, Jazzy then puts everything on the table. And she then says that she feels like Jazzy says that Stacey used her for support, because she knew that she wasn't getting along with the women in the group. She knew that the women really wasn't seeing it for her like that. So that's the reason why she chose to be cool with her and rock with her based off of what, you know, based off of that, like based off the fact that she didn't have no friends in the group, so she needed somebody to have her back, and that's why she leaned on Jazzy to be her support. But my thing with Jazzy is this: just as well as you said that Stacey was using you for support, and that Stacey was using you to come back and to come into this group so she could have a friend, you used Stacey to get back into this group because you wanted to be in this motherfucking group. Let's call a spade a motherfucking spade here. Just as much as you say Stacey used you, you used her. So we're not finna act like it's one person using somebody, because motherfucker, you used her to get back in this group. You knew she wasn't getting along with them women, and you knew she wanted you to come back to this group to be her backup, and you did not mind jumping back into this group to be her backup, because guess what? If she didn't want you back on this show, you wouldn't have been here, because what other reason would you have to be on this motherfucker? Girl, shut the fuck up, Jazzy, with your ugly ass reunion dress. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you, girl. Fuck you, girl. No one cares about what the fuck you talking about. Talking about she used you for support in this group. You used her to get back in it. So what the fuck you mean? Anyway, let's continue. So then that's when Stacey says, that's crazy for Jazzy to say that I was using her for support when Jazzy would be friends with anybody in this group for a spot, bitch. And let me tell you something, Stacey. You ain't told no lie. Not one. You ain't told no lie. That's because that's the reason why she wanted to be your friend. So she can have a spot on this fucking show. Let's be for real. Let's be all the way clear and let's be all the way 100. That is the only motherfucking reason why she wanted to be cool with Stacey so bad. That's why she wanted to have her back so bad, because she wanted to have a spot on this show. And she thought that she was going to be a flute holder at some point in time. She want that flute. And she had y'all thinking that she was worthy of one. Please. She need to stay and be a Marlo. Because I don't mind her being on the show. Let's be clear. I don't really care for Jazzy like time out, but I don't really mind her being on this show. But baby, fuck you. Get the fuck out my damn face with that shit. Fuck you and get out my face with this bullshit. Like, seriously. Because girl, fuck. Like, get the fuck out of here. You want to be there so bad that you're willing to be anybody's friend and you're willing to throw anybody under the bus to be here. So you can't call nobody out for being thirsty. You can't call nobody out for being fake. You can't do none of that because that's exactly what the fuck you doing. So what are you talking about? Like, please, get the fuck out of here. So then that's when Wendy starts calling Stacey out. And I'm just like, Wendy, you doing too much. You are doing too much. And this is the reason why I keep on telling y'all that Wendy ain't Stacey's friend. That's not her friend. That's not her friend. That's not her friend. That's not her friend. I've been telling y'all that for months now. But y'all want to get mad at me when I say something about Wendy. Can't nobody say nothing about Wendy, but Wendy got some fake ass ways about her, and all them things that Kiana was saying about Wendy. I'm inclined to believe that the shit is motherfucking true. Get the fuck out my face. Please get the fuck out my face. Every now and then I get a little crazy, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes my vision is a little hazy. I can't tell who I should trust or just who I let trust me. Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying. She not her friend. Wendy ain't her friend. Because there's a way for you to call a motherfucker out. And you wasn't calling Stacey out at all. You were attacking her. Leading the charge for the gang up. And you're doing it right in front of motherfuckers Giselle, Ashley, and possibly Monique. Doing it in front of motherfuckers that can't stand her already. Doing it in front of motherfuckers that's ready to go in on her ass at any given moment. But if you were there before, then you're still down with me. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down again? Whoa. Okay. I'm just saying. It's ridiculous. Wendy ain't nobody friend, girl. And Stacey, if you ever thought that Wendy was your friend, you're out of it. Hey, Dario, you're out of it. I'm trying to tell y'all that. I've been trying to tell y'all this shit for a minute now. The girl is not her friend. Wendy is just, I'm telling y'all, and you know what? Let me just dig into Wendy real quick because I kind of want this live. I'm kind of glad this live is still going because I do want this live to stretch out to an hour, and we only got about 11 minutes. So let me just go ahead and get into Wendy real quick. Wendy is happy that she's not on the outs no more. Wendy is happy that these girls ain't ganging up on her ass no more. And Wendy is happy that her motherfucking ass ain't on the motherfucking outs. She's glad that she's no longer the iceberg no more. And you would think that she would not be joining in on these gang-ups that she be joining in on. And I'm going to keep saying that. She's a fucking hypocrite. Okay? And I'm going to keep saying it. Everything Kay said about Wendy is the fucking truth. I don't give a damn if it didn't land right. Everything she said about Wendy being a fake-ass motherfucker is true. I'm going to say it on the panel tomorrow. I don't give a fuck how nobody feels. She's fake. Because the way she came for Stacey just really wasn't called for. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But you her friend. You want to sit up here and talk about friendship and who's a real friend and who's this and who's that. Girl, you ain't even no real friend. Like what's tea? Like what we talking about here? You got to be cool with Giselle, which I don't care about. Let's be clear. You got cool with Giselle, and now you got up under her, and you start doing the same thing that you say that she be doing to people. Ganging up. You join the gang up on Angel, and here you go, starting up the gang up on Stacy. You can call your friends out, but I wouldn't dare call my friend out in the face of her enemies. The fuck I look like doing that? Huh? 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 Why would I do that? It's whack as fuck. Yeah, Stacy a liar. Yeah, Stacy fake as fuck. Yeah, Stacy be playing in y'all face. But ain't none of y'all really about shit either. And when do we know you ain't about shit? Scamming State Farm and shit. Well, whoever the insurance company was, scamming them. Showing off your Chanel and your good weave and your new floors in your home that you spend somebody else's money with. Okay? Please get the fuck out my face. Please get the fuck out my motherfucking face. Stop playing with me, Wendy. Because I'm never going to let you forget how these women treated you. And you up here treating other women the same way you were motherfucking treated. So I'm not taking my foot off your neck. Bye, Pam. Anyway, so then Stacy storms off. She goes and gets her bag. She says that she's going to leave and all this other shit. So then Jazzy starts breaking down and shit. It's just sad because I really, really love Stacy. And the fact that she's treating me like this and she's being such a fake ass bitch is just so sad to me. I just can't believe that she would do this to me. It's just not right. Oh my God, I love Stacy. Oh my God, I just hate this for me. Oh my God, she was supposed to be my friend. Oh my God. Girl, shut up. Please shut up. Please. Like, Jazzy, please. You and your ugly ass reunion dress. Please. All this fucking crying and shit. Girl, you don't care about Stacy like that. You don't give two right fucks about, you don't give a frog's fat ass about Stacy or that friendship. What you're crying about is your crutch to be on this fucking show. Because you ain't got no real friends in this bitch. Girl, go somewhere and sit your stupid ass down. Oh my God, I just can't. I'm sitting out here in the gas station eating gas station pizza, and I'm just so upset about my friendship with Stacy. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this girl. Please shut up. Like, girl, sit your stupid dummy looking ass down. Fuck out of here. Don't give a fuck about her. Get your ass out my face. Let me see. So then Wendy says that she's gonna go check on Stacy. Her and Stacy make up. Why? After the way Wendy really tried to play with you, and you gonna make up with her, it'll be fuck Wendy for life for me. Just being real. It would be fuck Wendy for life. I don't play them games. I'm too good of a friend to a bitch to be trying to play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too good of a friend to a bitch. Like, seriously. I have my flaws, but one thing you can't say is that I'm not loyal, because I'm loyal as fuck. Okay? I'm just saying. Like, don't play with me. I'm sick of this wag mistress. I'm sick of the wag mistress. I'm sick of the insurance claim queen. I'm sick of hot dog neck. I'm sick of funky pussy. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. They need to go. I'm sick of them. And then Angel sitting up here crying and shit. Girl, Angel, shut up before I give you something to cry about. Shut up. The trip was horrible. The women treated you like shit. All that shit. Everything can be true. But girl, stop all that goddamn crying. All that fucking crying is the reason why they come at you like that, because they know that you weak as fuck. Stop all that goddamn crying. and stand up for yourself. Stand in your shit. If the trip is fucked up, you stand in your shit like you a bad bitch and say, I don't give a fuck. The fuck you crying for? Do some push-ups or something. What the fuck you crying for? Like, seriously. Like, I'm being for real. What are you crying about? It ain't no need for you to be crying. Fuck them. I mean, I just don't know what the fuck. And then you got Karen. She done got out the slammer. And Big Bertha done did her hair. And you know, she crying because she sees the light. And we already know that next week is the so-called real finale with the interview with Andy and shit. I don't know if I'm gonna review that or not, but y'all might want me to. I don't know, but I don't know if I want to review that bullshit or not. Just saying. But anyway, let's get into some things real quick, y'all. Okay. Now let me go down the list of everybody on this show this season and tell y'all what I think of them. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with the people that I like the most, down to the people that I can't stand the most, right? So I'm gonna start off with Kay. Kay, to me, is misunderstood. Kay is a beautiful girl. I think I love her personality, but I feel like a lot of times her points never landed. And I think that was one of the reasons why people wanted her to leave. I think that's one of the reasons why people really weren't feeling her like that. I really think that those are the reasons, because she wasn't a bad housewife, in my opinion. I think that she still got more to give, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what I think. I still like Kiana. I'm still team Kiana. I want Kiana to stay on the show. Just saying. That's number one. Number two, Tia. Tia is probably my favorite. Kay is my top favorite, but Tia is probably my next favorite in line. I really enjoyed Tia this season. I enjoyed her family. I want to see more of her and her family. I enjoyed her storyline with her sister. I enjoyed her for the most part. And she can keep up with the girls. Don't let that British accent fool you. She can get you together if she needs to. Okay, so the number 2 spot goes to Tia. Number 3. Who can I put for number 3? Number 3 is Stacy. She's a liar. She's a cheat. She make up stories and she lies about shit she ain't got to lie about. But what I do appreciate about her is that regardless of all the ganging up, all of the other bullshit that has happened with this group, she has stood 10 toes down on it. She's held her own and she didn't let it break her. So she could definitely be my number 3. She ain't my favorite, let's be clear. But when it comes down to her performance on this season, she did an amazing job. I can give her that. So that's number 3. The number 4 spot goes to Wendy. Now, I really read her for filthiness review, which I know I did, and I don't take nothing back. But I do think that she did well this season as well. Like, she's really coming to her own this season. So for that, I give her number 4. Number 5. Some people might not really like what my number 5 is going to be, but I'm going to say it anyway. Number 5 is Angel. I like Angel. I also sympathize with Angel too. I don't really think she's that bad of a housewife. I've seen worse housewives, to be honest. I've seen way worse. She's really not that bad. Just don't let her plan no more trips. But I need for her to get into her mean girl and really let these motherfuckers have it. And I think that she does deserve a second season to redeem herself. Let her have that. I still got faith in Angel. I still want to see how she maneuvers through this group next season. I want her to come back. Sorry, not sorry. Number 6, Monique. I was excited to see her come back, but then it's like, girl, what the fuck you come back for? She keeps having this conversation about healing and essential oils and all of this other shit, but I don't really think she's fully healed, and she keeps on making excuses as to why she beat Candace's ass. I'm just gonna need for her to just admit that I put hands on her because I wanted to whoop her ass. Simple as that. Number 7, Jazzy. I don't like Jazzy. Jazzy irks the shit out of me. I don't see what a lot of y'all seeing her. She's doing anything to get her thirst quenched. I just need for her to get the fuck. That's it. If she gonna stay, let her stay, but let her be a friend. I don't want to see Jazzy. She get on my nerves with an ugly ass reunion dress. Number 8, Ashley. Fuck her. Fuck her family. Fuck her dating life. Fuck her messiness. Fuck her altogether. Bye. And number 9 definitely goes to Giselle. Fuck her too. Fuck her whole existence. Get the fuck out of my face. I think I've named everybody. And that's it. That's all. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. This is one of the only reviews y'all got this season that lasted a whole hour. Y'all know I love doing hour-long lives. Y'all know that. But y'all didn't get an hour-long live because these episodes, some of these episodes really weren't all that great. But I'm glad we made it to the end of the road. Now, I am debating on whether or not I'm going to review next week's episode with Karen doing the interview. I'm debating that. I might do it. It ain't really on my house of cards to do, but I might do it. You feel what I'm saying? Just to see, you know. So before we go, I'm glad that Parker brought it up. So as you all know, the Starry Awards is on the way. They're having a show, an actual show on June the weekend of June 5th through the 7th. They'll be filming the whole show. Y'all know I'm nominated, Bando's nominated, Carl is nominated, Jamar is nominated, Tremel nominated, the Scene ATL is nominated, JT's nominated. Most of my crew is nominated for a Starry Award. And if you haven't voted, go ahead and do so. I'm going to post the link and all that on my community wall after this live is over, because not only am I nominated for 1 award solo, but 3 of my panels are nominated. Yes, Jeremy's nominated too. Thank you, Parker Boy. 3 of my panels are nominated. The Chasing panel, Whether You Like It or Not panel, and Roast and Review. T is nominated as well. He got a solo nomination. YB Speaks, that's my dear friend. He has a solo nomination. El Teddy, Really B, all my people got solo nominations. So hopefully you guys do the voting and things like that. Let me see. It's a lot of my people got nominated, so I'm gonna need to name. Now, before we go, the Scene ATL was supposed to drop on Wednesday, but however, we had to redo Confessionals, the last half of Confessionals, because they were editing episode 5, and the only confessionals that were working were mine, because I already had done mine for episode 5 and 6 already. Mine was working, DJs were working, JT had hers, and so did Carl. But Bando and Delon had to do theirs for episode 5 through 8, and I had to do mine for episode 7 and 8. So we did them on December 27th, but there was no sound and the cameras was fucked up. So we had to go back and redo them Friday. So me, Delon, and Bando, we finally finished our confessionals up on Friday. The editor should be getting them as we speak. And being that Chasing Atlanta is now coming on Wednesday, we're probably going to be coming on Thursday instead of Wednesday. So that's about it with the Scene ATL. So expect to see the Scene ATL sometime this week, probably Thursday. And if anything changes with that, I would definitely let you guys know. Make sure you guys go pick up my book, That's Why You're Lonely. It is now available on Amazon and Kindle Books. We're about to start working on a part 2 of That's Why You're Lonely. So yes, this is an ongoing thing. So keep it coming, and all that other shit, okay? So with that being said, oops, wrong one. With that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Married to Medicine. I'm out of here, y'all.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact the bitch, I'm the reason, when it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's give
big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run this out. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?